Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
First down and 10. At their own 17-yard line.
Slot man moves right. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
You talk about this Falcon defense.
They enter play here, number 11, just outside the top 10 in the league in stopping the run.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job, but they're looking for...
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
He's on his way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown. Saquon Barkley. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Steamers march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
They start to drive with White, and he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Patrick going to change the play.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
That's to the sideline and pulled in.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Now a first down throw complete downfield. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The Falcons sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10.
Yeah, to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Falcons. T.J. Hockenson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 16 more on that one and another first down.
They'll give it to Barkley off the option play.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Meanwhile, Dax, this throw finds Smith and Jigba.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 12-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Barkley. And this play doesn't work at all as he's going to be marked down behind the line after the dive. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Falcons' 4-yard line.
These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Set for the second quarter, San Diego in possession of the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. They go option right on 2nd and goal. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
This feels like something we'd see more commonly, CD, in a college game. They give it to the receiver down here in the red zone, but it winds up successful.
Yeah, partner, I think you'd think it's less likely to find running space to the edge down here close to the end zone when things are so condensed. But a lot of times you end up focusing on the running backs, and they're able to slip it to the receiver, and it resulted in a touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Now here's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. How about this? They'll change it at the line. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Falcons first down by a good 3 yards as they convert on 4th and 5. Running out of the gun with White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Now he's forced out right. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Mahomes going to change things up. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. An audible here to get a new look. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Anthony Schwartz, 62 yards. And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. A first down carry
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now Prescott. Smith and Jigba hauling it in on the out route. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down.
A handoff to Barkley on the option.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now Prescott on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted.
It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
At the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Following the interception, here's Prescott.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
Now Prescott. And he will find Ridley. That's complete.
And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. On the draw, this is Barkley. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
This 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now Dak, he wants to change the play. Smith and Jigba in motion right.
Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And he stopped immediately there. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the 10-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 10. Put a man in motion left, Ridley.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Put a man in motion left, Ridley.
Prescott now on second down.
Oh, he's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line, and they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here. So close yet so far, and that's going to be how this first half will come to an end.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Oh, some strong running. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
It's 3rd and 15.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Flush to his right.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. In trouble, and he's taken down. And quickly, they get to the line.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes under pressure, and they got to him again. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And the pressure gets to him again. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. It got his man complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play.
2nd and 9.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. They go play fake. Mahomes.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Mahomes will try again on second down.
Finds Pickens outright.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. And they're going to speed things up here.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
And again, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, it's complete.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes.
He finds Pickens over the middle. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this is incomplete.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Zamir White taking it in from a yard out.
And the Falcons have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
They'll give it to Barkley off the option play.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here.
First down, Steamers.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
He's having a big game running the football, but that will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley, and he goes out right around the 39. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Going right back to Smith and Jigba.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
A handoff to Barkley on the option. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 129 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Now Dak, he's going to mix it up.
Again, it's Barkley. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Here's Prescott. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Throwing, Prescott.
They're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
2nd and 10.
Prescott to throw it. And he's got it. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Steamers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Do you have one of those charts that tells you to go for 2 or go for 1?
I don't. I know you do. But I don't care what the chart says there. You got to kick it, right?
I agree totally, because somewhere the chart's something's gonna pop out of the chart and say, hey man, just kick the extra point here. You're in good shape. I think they were chasing points there when they didn't need to.
Yeah, try to get a little bit greedy, take the lead in the 4th quarter. Now they still trail by 1. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Mahomes to throw.
He'll get that out to the flat to White.
Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. as he'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Back to throw, Mahomes. That is intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
My, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Prescott, he's going to change things up here.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Now Prescott.
And he gets this one to Ridley complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short game.
Here's Dak. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Brandon's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Prescott.
Dancing to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
To throw, Prescott.
Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Well, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
Here's Prescott. This ball intercepted. Picked up by a Fitu Melifonwu. And the Falcons have just about sewn up this football game.
To throw is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
Can I talk my... Come on. That other side. The Oakley way. Hey. C5. Can't nobody do me like I do me. And I don't care to be nobody else cause I'm unique. I'm fine with me. I am God and God is me. Dream so big might die in my sleep.